Nah, when I was trying to catch not this airport.
Because this one is huge.
Get my connection. I learned in Detroit. I learned I was out of shape then. Running from gate 2 to 71.
Oh.
I just gave up. I gave up.
Did they have the people movers?
Nah, man, it wouldn't have mattered, bro.
Because we got that all the way to 99 here.
I'd have needed to teleport.
That's home for me is Detroit. So, all right, let's record, man.
Are you recording on your cameras, Wes?
Let me start.
Get those.
Real conversational, man. We just gonna have some fun with it.
For sure.
And then during this thing, we're gonna do this thing called Top 5. Bill Bellamy was here. He started this thing, so every comedian come in will ask you a top 5 of something. Either have to do with culture,
porn,
music.
No, okay,
that's cool. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm gonna be nice in front of you because
No, I'm the worst.
She the worst.
That's usually how it is.
Elmo is our CEO. So
who?
Elmo.
Meaning we work
Elmo.
as PBS.
PBS.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, this is the house that.
So I can't be too old. Y'all part of Big Bird. So y'all can't do nothing.
We got Mama Bird downstairs.
Oh wow,
the real
she's listening.
We gotta be real.
I didn't know. I'm in a radio station that Elmo and Big Bird created. That's
yeah. But we still have fun.
Yeah.
My skin looks good on this live. I just want to point that out. That didn't have nothing to do with nothing. I just wanted to let y'all know.
You live already?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a clap real quick.
Say what?
You look real tall.
I look tall on the live too.
Here we go.
And muscular.
Get in my chair. And I'm ready.
You ready? All right, we just count down. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Sugar Bear Lamale, what's happening, baby? 104.7 The Drop. This is Denver's Urban Alternative. We got another special comedian here, Lamale.
We sure do. We're so lucky.
We lucky. This is the homie. I'm going to call you the homie because I feel like I know you, man, watching you on social media. Shuler King is here. What up, bro?
What's going on, man? Happy to be here.
Thanks for coming to Denver, coming out here. You're going to make some people laugh this weekend. We'll talk about that.
Yes, all weekend, man, at the Denver Improv.
How was your flight, man?
My flight was better than my last flight. The flight coming here was better than my last flight.
Nice.
But crazy enough, like the first time I ever flew out here, that was rough. Like the plane on the way back home, the plane like dropped.
Nope.
Can't do it, huh?
Yeah, and
the turbulence is. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I cried. I did. Like I'm not even being like I'm not
like
exaggerating. No, okay. So I'm gonna say this. I'm just put this out there. You know, flying from Denver, it was a lot of white people on the plane. Okay, and I'm flying back in. The plane dropped. It seemed like 100 feet that the plane just dropped and slammed down and it stabled out. So I was listening to gangster music on my phone. Immediately switched to gospel, right? I'm listening to gospel I'm talking about old school, like Al Green gospel, all that. You know what I'm saying? Some of that old church, like from back before they had cushions on the pews gospel. And then what made me mad was the lady next to me looked very unbothered. And she was doing a crossword puzzle. And I'm over here and I wanted to smack the book out of her hand and be like, you need to be praying with me.
Like, hold my hand.
Yeah, like, what's wrong with you? Why you so together?
Oh,
you know, she working for the devil.
That's all it is.
That's all that is.
Man, I'm glad you made it safe, man. It's good to see you. Now, you got an interesting story, Shuler. First of all, your videos are hilarious on Instagram. If you follow him, just search Shuler King. You'll be able to see. But your background, man, is just, we got to talk about the funeral home director.
Okay. I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Because I hate to ask this, but there's got to be, you have had to find some humor in what you did, man.
No, you don't have to find the humor. The humor is there. It's there. Trust me. You know what I mean? But it's not like, like from deceased people. Okay, all right. I'm going to just talk about it.
Come on, man.
Like, yes, my family owns Williams Funeral Home in Sumter, South Carolina. 821 North Main Street. Something. Yeah, so, just in case anybody feeling a little lightheaded, stop on by. Nah, but
just pull up, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Pull up on the homies,
you know what I mean? We on it, you know what I'm saying? But so yeah, my family's business been in business since 1945.
Wow.
Yeah, so So been there. So I grew up in the business. Both of my parents are licensed funeral directors and embalmers. My mother was a teacher as well. So, but she was licensed before she even met my father. And then, my father, when he became a licensed funeral director, he was the youngest person to hold that license in the state of South Carolina. So, yeah, my father was, he taught me everything. you know, I know about the business and all of that. You know what I mean? That's real. And my grandfather was the one, like my great grandfather was the one that bought the land that the business sits on now. And my grandfather was the one who got it to you know, to where it was to be a thriving business. And he and my father did that shoulder to shoulder until 2007 when my grandfather passed and my father passed in 2022. So now I own my father's shares.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah. And you want to know something cool? So like when my granddad used to be sitting upstairs, you know, the ambulance would drive by and my grandfather would look and he'd go, well, if everything go right, we should be getting a call.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. And you know what? Sometimes we get a call.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, man. So, you know.
But can you talk about that, like how the intersection of like comedy and grief, and like how comedy can be used to process that grief?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, I think, so there's 5 stages of grief. There's denial, anger, depression, bargaining, and acceptance. I think when you are in the acceptance phase, humor can help adjust with the acceptance. And the crazy thing about it is that there's no rhyme or rhythm when it comes to grief. There's no order, and you can be, you know, hit at any point at any time. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, especially with somebody close to you, like a mother or parent or something, it'd be 10 years later and you could just be, you know, go through a phase. Yeah. So, yeah, it is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I'll be at the Denver Improv all weekend. Just want to slide that in there.
Let's throw
We
that
in there
in.
talking about people dying and stuff like that. Ain't none of them gonna be at the show. We want all the people who haven't died yet. Y'all come to the show. I'll be telling jokes.
So Sugar Bear was talking about your Instagram.
Yeah.
And that's where I like, he showed it to me, and I've been watching it like all week.
Uh-huh.
It's hilarious. Like, how did you come up with, because a lot of comedians, you see them posting videos of their sets or like whatever.
Yeah.
But you're just like trolling people.
I used to post videos of my set too. Now I do
know.
like stand up. I'm a stand up comic. You know what I mean? But it's like social media is like you got to figure it out. So sometimes you posting stuff of your set or you doing stand up, it doesn't help with the algorithm. So you got to figure some other stuff out. So you know what I mean? And I kind of started with the roasting thing, and then I just kind of just kept going. You know what I mean? So I be trying to do whatever works, man. And then the, like pictures that, you know, when you react to certain things, I found out that just me looking is like, it started going crazy.
Bro, that blank look is...
And I think it's cause I got big eyes, man. Like, cause I got big eyes and I get them from my mama, and, you know, I think it's just me looking, but I think I look like I'm thinking what you think. Yeah. Which I usually am. I am.
Every time I look at it, man, it's just you looking there in your car, like just like look at this.
Yeah.
I can hear your voice. You see this?
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean?
Like, this got to be the most ridiculous. Like, it's always people, like human beings in the social media era. Human beings have not ceased to amaze me, man.
I swear.
It's some wild stuff going on, man.
It's always something there. Okay, so let's have a little fun with you. Every time we have a comedian here, we do this thing called Top 5.
Okay.
Okay, and we know you're from the South.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not from the South.
South Carolina to be
South
exact.
Carolina.
Yeah.
She just did a report about how P.D. Pablo's song North Carolina might be like a
hip hop anthem.
Like an anthem.
Okay.
North Carolina, take shit out all of that.
It was in North Carolina.
Even when you played it,
You're like,
It was. I mean, he did one. He did another one that was like for every state, but you know, North Carolina, and shout out to North Carolina too, man, because you know. I got a lot of love for them too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And so with this top 5, I wanted to talk about Southern foods. Okay.
Oh yeah.
There's some soul food here. So if you had to pick your top 5, your top 5 Southern side dishes.
Oh man.
I know. Put them in order. Now there's a whole bunch. Or you ain't got to be in order. Just your top 5. I know because there's a lot.
You know, Southern side dish. I'm not gonna lie. The sweet potato pie count. Yams,
Is that a side dish?
Yes.
Yams, like
That's a dessert, but
but you know, is it because yams? You put that on the plate with the greens and the macaroni, and you know what I'm saying?
Together?
Yeah, I mean, it's so many. Oh my God,
I know.
I grew up off of See, this is the thing about it. My grandfather actually had he grew up working the field.
Ooh.
So he knew how to farm.
Okay.
And he had a small farm, so I grew up eating homegrown, like out of the ground, squash, okra, peas, corn, like real corn out of the ground is like sweet.
Yeah, it's not like this.
And if you throw it in a pan with no grease, it actually makes its own like chicken, like real chicken makes its own gravy.
See,
People didn't know that.
today. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on,
real chicken. You just throw it in the pan, no grease, nothing. It actually makes its own gravy when you cook it. So I grew up off of all that stuff. So, I mean, like, you taking me back to the,
See what that's what I wanted to do.
Catfish.
Your side dish. Though.
Side dish. I know. I mean,
so if
like you got to really hook up some macaroni for me. And I you're not supposed to. That's like a expressway to diabetes, but.
It's fine.
Yeah, like it'll get you there. Macaroni gets you straight to, you know what I'm saying? But somebody said neck bones. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody said twerk. What twerk? We talking about food. Anyway,
neck bones is a meal. Like
twerk. We not eating that.
You mentioned okra. Is that on the list?
Okra, okra would be on
fried
my list.
Fried okra or regular okra?
Either. I know some people like I like it fried, but I grew up on
regular okra.
Slimy or fried.
I can't do it.
Slimy or fried. No, trust me,
If I'm from the field,
slimy okra helps out with a lot of stuff. Especially,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, especially for women. Women, it helps out with a lot of you. I'm telling you, you'll slide down the hallway. You have to put down a wet flow sign.
Listen. He said what he said.
That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying?
What else is on that list? You said cornbread?
Cornbread. Absolutely cornbread. Cornbread, absolutely.
Okay, Jiffy bread or Jiffy,
I don't know. I like that homemade from scratch.
He's making
you know what I'm saying? Like, if I just know, like, see, I've eaten a lot of repast food because I'm a film director. You know what I mean? And the food gonna be good when the ladies in the fellowship hall cooking, and they got that meat that overlaps over their elbow. Oh my gosh! Let me tell you something. If that meat don't overlap over that elbow, that's that big mama meat right there. I don't want nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you all fit and in shape cooking my food. Hell no, I don't want that. I want that meat to overlap. I want your elbow to disappear. If I can see your elbow, I don't want that. I don't want that. Nah, your potatoes, no. Oh yeah, and potato salad. Potato salad. Come on now.
Now, how do you like yours? Mustard, or do you eat it with relish?
Hold on, brother. What y'all doing up here?
Some people some people make it sweet. Some people make it sweet.
Yeah,
potato salad sweet, or yellow mustard, or not. Some people.
I don't know. I mean, I've had different kinds, but I don't know how. I just do it how it's supposed to be done, and don't put no raisins in it.
What?
I'm not talking to you again. You don't.
No, you were looking at me.
No. I know. I'm not accusing you. I'm not accusing. I know you don't, because you don't even. Are you Hispanic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say she ain't putting no daggone raisins in there.
No.
Yeah, she not doing
Who
that. She
does
Hispanic.
that? Oh, I don't know. I know.
Anyway.
Hold on. Don't be over there. Don't be quiet over there, Snow. You know who put raisins in potato salad.
Shout out Snow Cone in the room.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You want to act like you don't know. You over here quiet. I don't know. You over there in the corner. The both of them. They don't want to say nothing. We start talking about raisins and potato salad. You trying not to breathe hard. It's all right. We know, you know what I mean, everybody don't do it, but yeah, you don't do that. That's disrespectful. Yeah, it's a waste of raisins and potato salad. Yeah, but I mean,
raisins are a waste of everything.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess, okay, to do the top five, I would say macaroni, collard greens. I love some good collard greens. Yeah. And if you can do a good kale.
That's good.
Kale. I've had some good turkey and kale. Oh my gosh.
Really?
Listen.
Sauteed like
I don't like it was cooked like greens, but it tasted better. I don't know who was cooking.
You just know you liked it.
When I tasted it, I said, man, it got to be one of the disciples back there cooking that, because it was delicious. This Last Supper Last supper delicious. Like this the last time we gonna eat. So we got to put our foot in it.
Oh,
It was
my
good. It was good. So, but I mean, on a regular, okay, yams, macaroni and cheese, collard greens, cornbread, and but the potato salad.
You ain't missing no beans, nothing, no biscuits. No.
I mean, yeah, I'm a biscuit man, but you know, especially if they put that honey glaze on, it's a lot of good food.
It's hard to pick.
It's hard to just break it down to five,
That's true.
because the sides really, that's what does it.
But
You know,
we
what
got
I'm
a
saying?
lot of friends know that. It's the size. It's all about the size.
The size. I mean, the main. This is the main because you know we got a few mains. It's turkey, chicken, you know, steak, oxtails,
Fish, chops.
the fried catfish with the hot sauce. You know what I'm saying?
You know about that?
A little bit.
Fried catfish, yeah. See, you're not really eating soul food unless you got to pull the bones out your mouth.
I don't know.
If you ain't, see, I grew up. You had to eat the fish. You got to pull the bones, like you got to pull, like you got to. If you ain't almost died, you ain't eat no good fish.
Or did this?
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Hold on,
Yeah, man.
Molly.
Crazy. So, okay, so that's your top 5.
We kind of got a top 5. Yeah, I mean all of them good, so we can make them all top 10. Even, yeah.
Yeah, mine's all just bread. That's all I want. It's just
Bread.
bread.
Just bread.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Cornbread, biscuits.
And,
Anything that does, yeah, okay.
And money.
You got yeast in
And
it.
money.
and money.
Yeah.
Said yeast. He said yeast. All right, cool. Gotcha. We ain't going there.
Sure, you see that's the
Oh, my bad. I thought you was saying.
No,
Never
no.
mind. You know
See,
what?
That's the kind of comedy they can expect from you.
No, my
Right?
bad.
This is what
No,
it is.
it's not dirty. He said yeast. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's
You
just-
said Oprah already, so we already in.
Well, we already
you already
sliding
jumped in the
up
pool.
and
You
down
got to
the
start swimming now.
Well, I was trying to give y'all a life tip.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That okra, you know what I'm saying? Because if, you know, man acting funny, you can't keep him at the house, eat you a pot of okra. And he'll be like, you know what? I ain't going out tonight.
What did you say?
We need to know these things. That's important.
I hope everybody listening now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Eat you some okra. Especially if you getting ready to have a baby.
Okay, Shuler King.
No, I'm saying, like, if you're pregnant and the delivery date's coming up, it's like, you know what? I need Junior to slide on out of here. I don't really want to feel at least the least amount of pain as possible.
Oh my God.
Get him on out of here.
Hi,
You know
Big
what I mean?
Bird. What's up, Big Bird?
He'll just whip, like, whip.
Not that sound.
That sound. Push. Whip.
You don't need to.
Whip. All
Mess
right.
around and sneeze.
Shuler King is in town this weekend, man. Tell us about your shows, man. What can they expect other than all this stuff about eat okra and
Oh
slide
man,
babies?
I'm gonna be talking about everything, man. I'm gonna talk about Diddy. I'm talking about Shannon Sharp. We talk about politics. I mean, I may mess with the crowd a little bit. Like ain't too much on stage I can't do.
Yeah.
You know,
Stephen A. Smith?
We might have to talk about Stephen A.
Let's talk
Smith.
about Stephen.
That was recent. Stephen was a man about it, what he's saying. A lot of people misunderstood what Stephen A. Smith was trying to say. Stephen A. Smith said, I would have got beat up because I would have had to swing back on LeBron if he'd have hit me. My only disagreement is if LeBron hit you full on, like if he hit you with everything he got and he connect, you're going to have to hit him the next time you see him. Because you going to be out of there.
That's all.
I promise. LeBron James has been in shape for 40 straight years.
Straight up.
This man has had all his life, he's been in shape. Have you ever fought somebody who was in good shape?
No.
And I already told you I ran out of wind running to the gate at the airport.
So 40
Like I was
years.
just gear up,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like that's why in my life with the shape I'm in, I'm not in bad shape, but I would only fight somebody that's in regular shape like me. I'm not fighting nobody with like visible muscles. No,
No, we're not doing that.
I got
Spend
parent
so
muscles.
much money on
Yeah,
training.
he spends like $1 million a year staying in shape.
Yeah.
Once I heard that, I was like, me and LeBron James same age. Once I realized the kind of money he spent staying in shape, I was like, I'm gonna get fat.
I can't do what he do.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. All right, thanks. I'm glad you just saved me some money because I'm going to stop trying. Let me go ahead on and embrace my middle
Going to
age.
Planet Fitness. And
Yeah,
some other
you know what I'm saying?
walking.
Let me go and embrace my man fupa.
Not the man poop, but
You know,
how many shows you got in town this weekend, bro?
we got 4 this weekend.
Okay, so
Yeah.
people can come out, get your tickets, Denver Improv.
Yeah.
We gave some tickets away too, what you told me.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all giving away my money. It's cool.
We want people to support.
It's cool. Yeah, that ain't support, but
That is support.
no, it ain't. No,
We've
it
been talking
ain't.
about the show.
That's
We've been
showing
saying-
up. No, I'm just messing with you, but I have fun every time I come here, man. Every time I come, like Denver shows love, man. Like the first time I came here wasn't even for a show. I didn't know that that grass was legal out here. I had no idea. I went to a whole dispensary, factory, and everything. I did not know people have jobs. They 9 to 5 is rolling up marijuana cigarettes
Bro.
whole day. That's all they do.
420 is a culture out here.
It is,
for
man.
Real. For real. And the actual date is
It's crazy.
It's coming up now. It's like national. It's a holiday.
It is.
Yeah, I don't even smoke weed. I
Okay.
don't. I know, and I know y'all look at me weird.
No,
I
you'd
don't.
probably be extra funny if you did that.
Nah, man. Like I elected not to. Once I realized in a young age that I have big eyes. It's certain stuff you just don't need to do. Just gotta leave that alone.
So
Like
you
you gotta
gotta-
leave drugs alone when you have prominent eyes.
Prominent is a good word.
Prominent eyes.
Prominent eyes. Some people got prominent lips.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you imagine if people do powder and then make your eyes pop out, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
That way, yeah.
We already here. Like, why are we doing this? You know what I'm saying?
Real anti.
No,
Never,
not
never be able to lie to the police. They be like, man, just get out the car. They're like, what I do? Yeah, we know you high. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, I don't drink either, man. I quit drinking by almost going on 2 years, man. Yeah. I may have a little bit of wine or something, but But I stopped because my wife, she was pregnant. She couldn't drink, so I was like, man, I don't want to be the butthole and drink while she can't drink. So now and now we have kids, and I want to drink.
Yeah, it drives you to it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've never, like my children, I have small children, but they're actors. I tell everybody they're actors because right now they like 3 and 1, and they act like they can't hear me. So
So
gonna be the rest
they
of
put that on. That's
2
so-
girls, bro.
Oh, man,
Beautiful.
I'm so
That's
sorry.
It
awesome.
is beautiful, man. Beautiful being disrespected in my house, like the passive aggressive energy, mood swings. It's just a house full of emotions.
All the time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then, like when you have one child, that's your first one, every time they cry, it's like, okay, what's wrong with the baby? What's the matter? And then you start getting used to them, and now they get older, and they cry for everything. And you're like, what? What's the matter? What? What's wrong with you? What you crying for now?
You can't be that way.
Yeah, I'm like, what you crying for now? You got to toughen up. You know what I mean? You're 3. You got to do better than this.
You're 3. You grow up.
Go lay down.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Need to be at work.
Shuler King, ladies and gentlemen, Denver Improv this weekend, man. Thanks for coming by, man. You can come by anytime you're in town. Make sure you stop by Sugar Bear La Molly, the Molly. Bro.
Y'all just say that or y'all mean that?
No, we mean it.
Okay,
Come
all
on.
right, good. Y'all be having food up here?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll
We eat a
stop
lot.
by then if y'all have food.
We ain't gonna have no catfish or nothing like that. But
I know. I don't even want. I know better than not eat anything that used to live in the water out here.
No, there might be some kale though.
No, I don't. Well, maybe some kale, but like I ordered some calamari here one time.
Oh no.
Woo, worst thing I ever could
no,
have
it's
did.
not. Yeah, we not.
Worst thing I
we
ever could
inland,
do.
So it ain't no. You
Yeah.
ain't about a bag.
That
or
was a
nothing like
crayfish
Bruh.
from Confluence that you got.
Bruh, I chewed on that for about 6 months.
Yeah.
I was like,
that. Whole time.
so yeah, nah, I ain't doing that no more.
No
but,
more.
Y'all steaks here. Y'all good steaks. Yeah,
That's right.
absolutely.
Yeah, good steaks here. Shout out Shuler King, man. Denver Improv. Thanks for coming by. 1047 to Drive Sugar Bear La Molly. We appreciate you, man.
No,
Anytime.
absolutely, man. Absolutely, bro. I
Number
appreciate y'all for
love.
having me, man. Thank you.
1047 to Drop.
Yes, that's right, guys. Denver. I'm
My
in the
man.
house. I'm signing out, okay? Because I don't know what else to do. Y'all gonna find out how awkward I am if I stay on here.